What is interconnection between 5G, the coronavirus, vaccines, and artificial intelligence? Can it make you die or lower your immune system? Let's find out. This is a very special episode. This is the Organizațion. I'm your host, Cyrus. Parsa. It's a very special show. COVID-19 coronavirus. What's the interrelation between the coronavirus, vaccines, artificial intelligence, and 5G? Can you get coronavirus by 5G alone? Not at all. It's not the case. But what is the interconnection? In Wuhan, China, that's where they rolled out the 5G system. It was the epicenter for 5G. If you watch my previous episodes, 5G is not for human beings. It is for machines. The frequencies that come out of these smartphones, they're not made for human bodies to take. In fact, these smartphones are military weapons. They were designed so in the past to mobilize drones and machines, all kinds of different things. Even the 4G system has an effect on your health. As you have watched in my previous episodes, potentially, and maybe in the book Artificial Intelligence, Danger to Humanity, or the previous book, which is embedded into it, AI Trump China and the Weaponization of Robotics 5G, I described in there the concept of replicating software, how 5G activates things in the human body. What happens is very simple, actually. As I described in my previous episode, there are proximity sensors in these smartphones, and they have patents that interconnect Google, smartphone companies, smartphones, chips, all kinds of different things. And these patents connect to your nervous system. It connects to your neural networks. It even can alter your thoughts, your brain chemistry, make you think something, or make you believe in something that you normally wouldn't do because of the interconnection between these smartphones, the 5G system or the 4G system, your social media, Facebook, Twitter, your family, and the whole ecosystem, which comes out of Google and the media and all of those articles that you read and the videos that you see. So with the 5G system, these frequencies and these towers that have been putting up all around the country, these frequencies would actually connect your nervous system, cause damage to your nervous system. It will actually cause your cells to atrophy and damage your cells. So by doing that, and then the effects that it has when you interplay with these smartphones and the effects on your brain, the psychological damage, in addition, the neurological damage that people get, it will automatically reduce their immunity to any kind of disease. So that's one point. You will reduce your immunity to any kind of disease, especially if you're older, feel it. Secondly, for vaccines, any vaccine you've had the past 30 or 40 years, or whatever it may be, that lies dormant in your system. That vaccine can actually replicate in your system and hurt you because the frequencies that are coming out of these towers and these smartphones that are hitting against your body, your nervous system, the energy channels in your body, your neural networks and your cells, and even the receptors on your skin, and what you take in through the eyes and your ears, it will alter your biochemistry, what I call the human biodigital network. So it can create a replication process, but that means that your vaccine, which has a certain virus already embedded embedded in there, that virus will start to replicate. So for coronavirus, there are people, as I put in my articles in February the 7th and even earlier, and even in these books, I put out the biodisease in October and even in August. So China threatens the entire world with big tech with an engineered biodisease. All the world's citizens, in addition to all the other things that I put in there, artificial intelligence, 5G, robotics, drones, IP theft, and so on. I recommend everybody to read this book. Download from the AI Organization website for $9. Highly recommend it. Everyone should read it to understand the threats we all face as a human race in the next 20 years. This little coronavirus event, which is actually kind of big, it's not going to be a world-ending event, but it can hurt a lot of people, especially any 5G systems that are around your home or even cities. This is what's going to happen. Those people who have been exposed to coronavirus and they're showing no symptoms, or even their body doesn't have the coronavirus, they're testing negative, because they've been exposed to it and their body initially cut it off and didn't allow it to penetrate for it to change any of the coding, the way the body functions. That 5G system will actually enable that exposure that was already in their system to replicate to a point that they will either have symptoms or test positive for coronavirus. There was videos on Twitter, and they took them off. People falling over and dying, coughing up blood. Birds dying everywhere. When they set up the 5G system in Europe and other places, they did tests, and birds were dying. So our military and our Pentagon, they've tested these things, and they're thinking they're sending a lesser form of this, so it's not going to hurt people, but it's made for machines and drones and robotics and different things and cybernetics. It's not made for human beings. So if you want to keep safe, and the Trump administration, they will face huge backlash if they allow this 5G system at the moment to towers to come up and people's smartphones that have 5G. I have 5G on my phone, but it's not activated. It's just a 5G phone. But once a system starts coming in, it can cause psychological damage. It can cause all kinds of different things. So at the moment, what the Trump administration needs to do is stop all deployment of the 5G towers and 5G systems around the country, other than strategic points for military deployment or defenses needed against China or all enemies, foreign and domestic. But in terms of it being around your families, in terms of the towers and even the 5G signals coming in from the smartphones, from Verizon, T-Mobile, AT&T, or whoever it may be, that all needs to stop. Because let's say I'm 100% right or 50% right or even 1% chance. If we have this COVID-19, this coronavirus going everywhere, and we don't know the effects of 5G yet, and let's say if I'm right, it can hurt your nervous system, your neural networks, your cells. It can hit your skin receptors, alter your brain chemistry, cause psychological issues, and it can cause the coronavirus to replicate in your system and potentially have you die, lower your immune system. Well, if that can all happen, that will end the Trump presidency and it'll kill a lot of people. So it needs to stop immediately. We need to stop that. Secondly, I really recommend everybody, if you have COVID-19 or just when you go to bed, don't try to limit your exposure with these cell phones. These frequencies that are hitting your nervous system and hitting your body, even having these cell phones close to your brain, it's not good for you. And at the moment, we need to band together as a human race and not have fear. I'm not attempting to put fear into people. I'm just trying to warn people, as I have for the past 7 or 8 months. That's why I published these books. In fact, I researched over 1,000 AI companies, robotics, 5G related, biometric companies. I investigated more and brought more data together than all the FBI, CIA, and DHS and Trump's AI department combined. I am 5 or 10 years ahead of them. So, not trying to be bragging, but I want to tell everybody this is a real threat. And trust me on this. We need to step back. We need to first think of safety first. Safety first. We don't need this 5G system at the moment, okay? Please follow me on Twitter for updates. Cyrus A. Parsa1. Please, $9 is worth it. Go download this book. Read it. Read it 2 or 3 times. It's a 10,000 page report condensed into 260 pages with pictures. Artificial intelligence, danger to humanity. I called all these things and more. It's not just a virus. There's multiple different threats that are interconnected with the AI systems coming in. And we have all these contracts and all these think tanks that get on TV because they have connections with media. And frankly, they don't know what they're talking about. Nobody in the world investigated 1,000 AI companies like I did. 5G robotics, biomed. Nobody did that. And I came to some really serious conclusions. So please support me, because for the past 7 months, everyone's been stealing my content. Not everybody, but some people have been stealing my content. Either plagiarizing or slandering or just completely ignoring. And my goal from the beginning, from day one, is to try to warn people and safeguard people as much as I can. I'm just one guy with a small network. But my goal, if you feel my heart, from day one has been to protect people from the simulation that I found, the little extinction codes I found in stages the next 20 years that endangers all the world's citizens. Again, I came out on August 24th, 2019. China and big tech threatened the lives of all the people on the planet. And right before that, to CIA cover-ups director, a few months before that, I gave the same report that within 1 year, tops 2 years, China and big tech threaten all the world's citizens with the coming 5G and AI systems. So I know what I'm talking about. And I've talked to people way up in the CIA and the FBI and Secret Service, and they're mind blown with the content and analysis that I put together. So I'm putting down any notion of humility, because I want support, and I haven't been getting it with any kind of humility in the past. Please support me, even donate. I did all this pro bono. Most importantly, just get the book, read it thoroughly 2 or 3 times, back me up on Twitter, and share everywhere. And please subscribe to this channel, because I'm going to put out a lot of videos coming soon. And one message I want to put out to YouTube, Google, and all the other social media companies. You do have a right to agree who's going to be on our channel or not. But what I'm doing here is attempting to prevent disasters and even cultural and physical genocide to people. And I'm trying to prevent disasters to your family, everybody. So if you or somebody were to remove these videos, what I'm trying to warn people, in the future, they will charge you and everyone else with crimes against humanity. So I don't want to see it happening. And I really implore everybody to just step back. I'm doing this to really bring this knowledge out there. So we stay safe and we step back and think and do a reset. Why is this happening to the whole world? Why is it happening to the human race? What do we need to improve about ourselves? Why are all these issues that we're having? Is it too much greed? Misuse of AI, which I talked about, and different things? We have to do a reset and step back. So thank you for joining this special episode, and I'm sorry if I offended anybody, but I really bottom my heart. I want to prevent dangers to your family, everyone else. So follow me on Twitter, as I said, and get this book, Artificial Intelligence, Danger to Humanity. I'll have another show coming out tomorrow. Until next time, this is Cyrus A. Parsa, the AI Organization. Thank you.